Hello students, myself Dr. Kamal Kumar. Today we will discuss about the basic concept of the statistics, advantage of the statistics and the limitations of the statistics. Basically the word statistics seem to have been derived from the Latin word status. And according to Wowley, the statistics may be called the science of counting. And according to the Waddington, statistics is the science of estimations as the probability. Now we will discuss about the classifications. Statistics may be classified into two primary categories based on the potential applications of the data. Number one, descriptive statistics, and number two, inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics involves the computations of the summary measures, creations of the visual representations such as the graphs, charts, and tables. Descriptive statistics include the measure of central tendency, measure of condensed data, measure of dispersions, measure of relations. And the second part, inferential statistics, is a technique employed to make the generalizations from a sample to a larger population. For instance, the mean income of the entire populations of the family in any country can be approximate using the data collection from a small sample of a few hundred families. We have the large number of applications of the statistics. These are the some applications of the statistics. Now, we will discuss statistical significance and the applications. In nowadays, statistics has a large number of applications in social science, physical science, education, economics, and corporate management. What with the application and the advantages, statistics have some limitations. With the advantages of the statistics, statistics has some limitations. Some of restrictions are as follow. Statistics is not suited for to study of the qualitative phenomena. The accuracy of statistics data is not the guaranteed mathematically what it is close. Only professionals should utilize the statistics because they are easier manipulated. Statistics method are same for the social science as well as physical science, and statistics method deals with the population rather than with the individuals. Now, we have some definitions related to the statistics, data, populations, sample, the observations or information that has been collected from an experiment, a survey, a historical record is called the data. The entire group of the individual is called the population. Population that can include the people, objects, events, businesses, and so on. For example, stars in the Milky Way galaxy parts from a population produced line. Statistics sample, usually population are so large. Now we will discuss about the sample. Usually populations are so large that a researcher cannot examine the entire group. Therefore, a sample is selected to represent the population in a research study. The sample is a subset of the population. Sampling, what is the sampling? The process or method of a sample selection from the population is called the sampling. The number of elements or observation in the sample is called the population size. The characteristics or measure obtained from a population is called the parameter. The characteristics or measure obtained from a sample, parameter. The characteristics or measure obtained from a population is called the parameter. The characteristics or measure obtained from a sample is called statistics. Now we will discuss about the qualitative characteristics. The characteristics which cannot be measured, what only their presence or absence in a group of individual can be noted, is called qualitative characteristics. For example, gender may be male or female, marital status may be married, divorced, etc. Quantitative characteristics or variable. The quantitative characteristics which can assume any prescribed numerical value is known as a variable. There are two types of quantitative characteristics. Number one, discrete variable. Number two, continuous variable. The discrete variable is a variable whose value is obtained by counting, or a variable which takes only finite or a variable which takes only finite many distinct values is known as discrete variable. Or continuous variable. Continuous variable is a variable which can theoretically assume all values in a certain interval. The continuous variable can take any value within a certain range. There are no gaps between the successive value of the variables. There are two sources of the data. Primary source, the data measured or collected by the investigators or users directly from the source, and secondary data, the data gathering or compiled from published and unpublished source or files, etc.